everybody. And I think it's time that I try to tell you what the real story is of Christmas. And I'd like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. To everybody that's out there, a Merry Christmas. Now, I'd like to tell everybody about what Christmas is really all about. Once, it was very cold up in the North Pole. It was so cold, and there was blizzards, and people couldn't see, and Santa didn't know if he was going to be able to take off in the night because he couldn't see, and then finally he was able to find a little reindeer that was born with a red nose, and actually he was able to light up the way for his sleigh to travel through the air and go all around the country and get things going. Man, what the hell are you talking about, man? What the hell are you talking about, brother? That ain't how Christmas went. Jive turkey. What's the matter with you, Cracker? Yeah, let me tell you something, man. Santa was getting drunk as hell the night before. He was drinking whiskey. He was getting it on with the little elf women, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he had quite a party without Mrs. Claus knowing. What you talking about, man? How do you know? How do you know that? You don't know that. What the hell, I don't know that. You don't know how it went. Now, man, let me tell you something. Santa got sober. He loaded up his sleigh with a bunch of joints and things like that because he had his own harvest, you know. And not everybody gets presents on Christmas time. There's some people out there need little tweed to get their life going, you know. And so anyway, Santa, man, he was getting drunk the night before. He was fattening himself up, eating Kentucky Fried Chicken, carne guisada, and all that stuff. Then he had huevos rancheros the next morning. Boy, that sucker, you know, so he was getting pretty fat. And then finally, he got the reindeers to get their asses in gear because they were just messing up all year round, lying around, smoking weed, and having parties, and getting too fat to where they couldn't even fly. Man, are you sure that's just the way it went? And of course, that's the way it went, stupid. I know what I'm talking about. So finally, Santa got off the ground, and he was flying through the air. But the sleigh was too damn heavy to carry his fat ass. So it was kind of dragging. He knocked down a few chimneys along the way. You know, people like, what the hell? What was that? Ho, ho, ho. He was saying, oh shit, I just knocked another chimney down. Ho, ho, ho. Sure enough, sure enough. Man, are you sure that's the way it went? Man, are you going to let me tell this story, brother? Or are you just going to keep interrupting? I just might eat you. So, Santa dragged his fat ass. He finally made it down the chimney because he had some magic dust. And, and, and I don't mean the angel dust that he's been. Well, anyway, so he made it down the chimney, and poor little girl woke up just to get a glass of water. And she saw Santa. She's like, well, you can't be Santa. You weigh about 500 tons. How did you fit down the chimney? Oh, oh, oh. Go to bed, little girl, before I shove a candy cane up your ass. Santa, you're not supposed to talk. That's not how it went there, Harold. You're just not telling the story, man. I'm telling you, So Santa finally made it down. Are you listening, man? You get your turn, brother. So Santa finally made it down the chimney. Finally. And you know what he did? Let me tell you what he did. He got into the people's whiskey cabinets and started drinking the people's whiskey. And so his drunken ass barely made it back up in the chimney, and he started delivering presents all over the world. He was dropping, oh yeah, he was dropping a few turds down there too. They hit a few houses, got caught on the wires and stuff. Man, man, you just don't know what you're checking about. Are you gonna let me tell this story, fool? Are you gonna let me tell the story, fool? So his fat ass got his Jack Daniels. He took that from somebody's counter. He skipped the cookies though, and he started getting into people's refrigerators and eating their carne guisadas and their leftovers, and he even had a turkey stuffed up his shirt. He was robbing people. He was robbing people for food. So he got his ass back up there, and you know, he sat down in someone's chair after he put the presents around the tree. Uh, gave somebody a few bags of weed to one around the tree, and then he was drinking in someone's chair. Thank God he got out of that. He just made himself at home in one of them houses, and up the chimney his ass went. Boy, he dragged his ass up that chimney. That fat fool. He, he's definitely, definitely was a fat fool. Let me tell you. He just does, you know. Wait, what the hell? You better tell the story right, because if you don't, you're gonna regret it. There, tell the story right, because I'm Superman. You know why I'm Superman? I am Superman because I know how to make a woman happy. Yeah, I have got a weenie of steel, and boy, they just let. What the hell is he talking about? Man, get the hell out of here! Back to Christmas, man. What happened? Let's just get back to Christmas. I'm about to lose my head over all of this. Well, anyway, man, pull your pants up, fool. Did you fart? Did you? Oh, whew, whew. Yeah. So Santa finally dragged his ass from one city to the next, all around the world, delivered his presents, and well, he was high. He smoked a few tweeds along the way, but he managed to get it. He got it done. Now the reindeers were fat and lazy, barely getting off the ground. I mean, I don't know how many chimneys they knocked over dragging that damn sleigh, but that's basically the way it went, and then that's how Christmas was saved. Now, I didn't mention anything, but I just wanted to say that Rudolph, that poor bastard, he was in rehab, so they had to get a light bulb and tie it on another reindeer's nose because old Rudolph was in rehab because he was drinking too much. Just drinking too much whiskey. He missed Christmas altogether. Yeah, yeah, he didn't pull the sleigh. See, they got one of the other reindeers and they strapped on not a strap on, they strapped on they, they strapped on a light bulb of some sort and lit up the whole sky. People thought it was a drone, and I didn't mention this, but some people looked outside and they said, "Oh, it's a drone! It's a drone! Shoot it down! Shoot the shit down!" So people were shooting at Santa with shotguns and machine guns. Poor Santa got his fat ass moving. He got his ass moving, boy, 'cause they thought he was a UFO. You know, and my prehistoric ass is telling you the truth. Let me tell you. So so that's what you think Christmas was all about, huh? Well, it's really not. It's about cheer, love for one another, and giving presents. So I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I you do not know the meaning of Christmas. I tell you, you just don't know the meaning. My name is oh. You see, that's what the fool gets for trying to tell Christmas. Off he went. Damn fool. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. It's time for my prehistoric ass to go to sleep and and get things done and you know, Merry Christmas, everybody. Yes, I am. Yeah, am I Superman? I don't know. And where's the whiskey at for the? Where's the whiskey? Goodbye, everybody. Have a good Christmas. Merry Christmas.